Here we are to pick up the old pig, excuse me.
Howdy, sir. Good. Shanty, Tyler Fiddler. We've got a kill and chill here. Pick up today. Yep.
Well, we appreciate you working it in for us. I know pretty much everybody probably has been overloaded on the butchery, right? Are you guys scheduled extremely far behind?
About a year.
Oh, really? So people are scheduling a year out to have beef killed?
Yep.
Very big. It's a little heart.
What is that?
Let's just make poppers out of the whole thing. Why is there a hole in it?
That's what I was just wondering.
The hook.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
The hook. So there's the heart. Okay.
Liver.
Is that it?
That's it.
What are those, the kidneys?
Yeah, they'll need to be cut out.
Why don't we feed that to the dog too?
Yeah, I think we could.
Ribs. Ooh, that's the best part of a pig right there. The ribs.
That does. Just don't get in the back straps right there. Whatever that should be. There you go.
Kidneys.
Slice it down as much as we can without cutting too deep. You need an extension cord? Yeah, I got that.
I don't think there's going to be a way to mess this up. All we got to do is cook it.
That seems about the only way.
You want to start low or start high?
Here, let me get some gloves on. I can help kind of pull it apart.
I think it'd be easier to start here because this is holding pretty narrow up here. All right.
I think that's the center of the bone, though.
And then we're going to take this out because that's fine.
Well, no, we're not pushing too hard, I don't believe, because we're going to need this
It's got to
all
be
the way
wide
open.
So we'll cut that with a knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got up to 190.
You're good. You're doing good.
Because 250, 250 is good.
Okay, it's 250. You won't stop.
You're doing awesome.
Unless you're into eating them.
Eat raw meat, but period.
Period.
As far as
I think that's called opened up.
Oh, yeah, she's flat, man. She's a flat piggy.
Hey guys, good job. Outstanding. Got the spinal cord out. She's ready to inject. Not completely, but
now she gets to have a vaccination.
No, the one videos I was watching, some people do it vice versa, but the one I was watching said you need to lay it belly down until like 130 degrees, and then flip it over, because then as it cooks, gets to higher temps, then it starts melting fat, and then it allows the fat to set in the center and keep soaking the juice. So it's kind of the videos I was watching on it. I don't know, it's going to be a learning curve. Never cooked a pig like this.
What in the world is this guy doing?
Yeah, no kidding. Didn't they know you could buy one that does it a lot faster? You just pump it.
Comment, man, I bet you that guy's hands are sore after that.
No kidding.
Well, we can take turns. Sorry.
here that
It's an injector. He's got a mixture.
Meat, moist, and gives it a little bit of flavor and sweetness. And never did a pig. I've always did turkeys.
this little piggy went to the market.
And he came back all rubbed down.
That's right.
It's like we need to get a little more, well, the fat. Were we supposed to trim any fat off of this?
Well, you know, it's pig fat, so that's why I didn't worry about too much of the trimming. Figured it would render down as it's cooking. It rubs right into that fat. Got it in there, don't it? So we gotta put the wire on it now, right? Yep. Done with seasoning?
Yep.
So, I don't know if we want the excess really sitting. So what's the wire for? Kind of clamps it. So that way when you flip it, it's not falling apart on you. Kind of clamps the meat in between two pieces of wire. I guess I'll just see how. I'm trying to picture how it's gonna go. So you.
Isn't that a blessing?
Here's some brand new socks. They'll work for a while. One pair just to get by.
Try and see. If it ain't, I got more.
I'll go get my Leatherman mud out of the truck. Nobody likes a mud.
Here it starts.
Here it starts.
Is that enough wire? Long enough piece? We pull off the excess we got. So let's get us a piece of wire and start wiring.
Dad, I'm sorry, there was a metal.
It's okay, buddy. He's all right. All right, get on. Let me get one corner. You get the other corner, John. I kind of thought you guys were going that way with the lid. Oh. Got your strip. Move the old camera. Got your strip.
Yeah, wash my hands again and get going.
All right, so now we've got her in there. We never did name this pig, but the guys, Betsy, she just got a name Betsy. But anyway, the guys have been working hard in there doing the injection and wiring, putting the rub on it and wiring it all together. We just put it in here. These two fellows over here have been keeping the fire fed, and we're finding out it's taking way less coals than we thought it would. I thought it would take a good deep bed of coals to keep this up to temperature and really keep feeding it like it does in the smoker. But this thing is insulated so well from having the blocks filled with earth and rock, dirt, stuff like that, that it seems like these guys have figured it out. 2 to 3 scoops brings it up 10 degrees anytime it cools off. And so a little bit later I'll get a video, a close-up of the coals underneath inside the firebox. So here we go. What time is it? Somebody give me a time check. How much?
11:45.
It's 11:45 p.m. We'll see what happens.
If you don't want this lightness. Welding gloves. before we flip it, right?
Yeah.
You ready?
Pop it.
You ready?
This will be ready to be open and start popping whenever you're ready. Now we gotta take the wire off of it? No. You'll mop over the top.
Ooh, that looks good.
You hold that line on.
Yes, sir.
You can mop if you want. I already got these gloves on.
Take that metal off of there.
Nope. He said we're gonna do.
It looks good to eat already.
You gonna flip the wire, all the wire too at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. Easy grab it that way.
Just like,
You set this up here.
Yep.
So that we're not. That it? That's what we do? Got a good color.
Jake says, oh, that feels good. I'm getting hot in here.
Dip a, what's the Bible say? Dip his finger in water and
Use his tongue.
cool the tip of my tongue. Cool my tongue. Well, that ain't working. That's working.
I might accidentally put your coals out down there.
We'll fix that up.
Yeah, I can do that. I can shove some fresh coals in there.
We can do it right.
Yep. It's probably the same way I do it. if I
It
was
seems
doing
like
this.
that chicken wire would hug that thing better. And you'd really be getting this right on the meat, right?
Yeah.
And you know, as much as that chicken wire costs, if you knew you were going to do this every year, that roll would last you several cookings.
Yeah.
It smells so good already.
That smells good.
It smells like a barbecue joint.
What do you think?
I think we're ready to flip it. Mop the inside, other side of it. Call it good. For a little while ago.
Looking at the camera right now, it looks like one of those movie scenes where they have all those like big high-powered lights on like a digging site. That's what it just looks
Hey,
like.
John, come over here a while. Please.
What way we want to go? That way? This way?
That way.
That way? Yeah.
And we're going to get a hold of the bottom one, right?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Look at that beauty.
Oh, look at that. That looks
Mop
like
the bottom.
actual ribs.
Yep, mop it. Move.
That looks like some good ribs.
This bad smell of those in.
Oh,
See, it's easier to mop with this wire.
Yeah.
God. At first I was kind of weirded out to be eating a pig like this, but then now I'm like, I can eat this now.
That meat right there. Do we want to put probes in it?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
You want to do what?
That right there is going to be the good stuff.
Oh yeah.
We're going to put the meat probes in it.
Right up in there.
One in the shoulder and one in the rump. So, are those thermometers on the lid?
No, they're, I just set them over there.
They're right here.
I like the smell of that mop sauce.
Yeah, it does smell good.
You're a good mopper.
So you don't, do those need to be buried in there or not? You don't bury yours?
Very much what?
This in the
No.
meat?
Because it's just the
I never knew if you needed to or not.
bottom inch, I think, is the only thing.
Okay. Well, I know you wouldn't want it against the bone or something if you could help it. That's touching bone. That look about right?
Good.
Okay.
set it on your thing. Yeah. Go get the other. Here you go. You ready to put some top coals under there?
Yes.
But I'm surprised it's at 146.
For me?
Friend of the family, all the way in from Kansas, Jonathan, stayed up with us all night long, 12 years old, and helped feed the fire. He did a great job, had a good attitude. He's a good worker. It was a lot of fun working with you, Jonathan.
We wasn't going to add more wood to that, Brother Zach. I think we're going to tear the barrel
The
down.
only real problem we had with the whole process was our fire pit barrel, where the blocks that I had set it on, I tried to be conservative, and the blocks got hot, started crumbling. The soft wire I used was making a mess and drooping down in the coals. This is a picture of the new one we made on the fly. We let the fire burn down, put new blocks underneath it, and made a whole new grate for it while we were burning the coals down. And so it was a little dangerous, and 3 or 4 of us were working, leaning the barrel over and putting new blocks under and fixing up a new grade. So we know now how to do a better job next time of building the base for the barrel, and that was the only problem we really had.
Well, everything's waking up this morning here behind me. Our pig has been cooking 7 hours and 40 minutes. What time is it, Tyler? It's 7:30 in the morning, and we have made it all night long. We started at 11:45 cooking this. We actually started working on it about 10 o'clock last night. Started cooking it about 11:45. We've stopped halfway in between and put a mop on it and flipped it over. Brother Zach over there, now, he's still zonked out. He worked a full shift the night before, and after about 24, 25 hours being up, he went to sleep, and he's not stirred much since. Tyler and I, we got a little close your eye cat nap. Turkeys, well, no, not the turkeys, the rooster. We've been hearing the rooster crowing, and he's been woken up already this morning, so we're looking at 7 hours and 40 minutes. The internal temperature right now is 191 degrees. We're a little high on our pit temperature. It's at 290 right now, but we think this thing will be done within the next hour, and we'll be opening it up, take a look and see how it goes. The smoker has worked great. It's held temperature good. It has required very little coals. The fire barrel has not worked quite as trouble-free as we expected it to, but it's done a good job. So anyway, we've survived the all-nighter cooking the hog. Okay, so we're just a little bit over 9 hours cook time. It's come up to the temperature that we're looking for. We're at 200 degrees. Average between 2 different probes we've got in there, in the shoulders and in the hams. We're getting ready to pull the lid off of it, and we believe that the pig is done. We're going to see what it looks like. We're going to put a little bit more mop on it and start pulling the heat out from under it, and so we'll see how she looks. Well, that's a little dusty. Should I bring the air compressor out here and blow it off?
I wouldn't do that yet, because you're just going to blow all that ash around that's in the bottom of the pit.
Well, I mean, we could set it up out of there and do that.
You can set it up on this board, I suppose.
Watch those juices right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks good to me.
Do we want to flip it, or do we just want to let it sit like this and cool down and soak in?
I don't know. I think we ought to probably let it sit like that.
I'd say with that body cavity open, I'd say yeah, leave it like that, and then that way.
Just hold the leg.
The whole leg came off? Oh wow. Look at that. Yeah. Whole leg came off.
It is. It is.
The pig roast was a success. The meat was delicious, good flavor, fall off the bone tender. I want to give a special thank you to all the families who got involved in this. Some donated to the cost of the pig. Cement blocks were donated for the pit. Expanded metal was donated for the pit. And a special thank you to my friends Zach, Tyler, Darren, and Jonathan, who stayed up all night long and worked on the pig roast. It was a wonderful time. We appreciate you watching our channel. We hope you'll hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell, and keep watching for more videos. Thank you.